Have you ever found yourself feeling overwhelmed by all the things you want to do, but somehow never really make any progress in any of them? I used to feel like that all the time. I jumped from one interest to another, constantly chasing the next shiny object, but never really truly feeling fulfilled. I realized that the problem wasn't that I had too many interests. The problem was that I lacked focus and direction. I didn't have something meaningful to care about, something that would anchor me and give me purpose. In today's world, it's easy to get caught up in wanting to do everything. We're constantly bombarded with new trends, new hobbies, new ways to spend our time. But here's the thing, without clear focus, all of these interests can leave us feeling scattered and unfulfilled. To truly find happiness and fulfillment, we need to have something meaningful to care about. Having something meaningful to care about gives our lives direction and purpose. It helps us prioritize our time and energy. It keeps us grounded in this crazy world that's around us. I want to share with you why having something meaningful to care about is so important and how you can find that focus in your own life. Our brains are wired to seek meaning and purpose. This isn't just philosophical, it's backed by science. According to Viktor Frankl, a renowned psychologist and Holocaust survivor, finding meaning in life is crucial for our mental health. In his book, Man's Search for Meaning, Frankl argues that having a sense of purpose can help individuals overcome significant adversity and maintain physiological well-being. Frankl's work shows us that even in the most dire circumstances, finding meaning can give us the strength to persevere. This is why having something to care about is so powerful. It provides us with a physiological anchor. From an evolutionary perspective, our ancestors evolved in environments where we were constantly on the defense from predators, living in a state of fight or flight mode. This led to a brain wired to detect and respond to threats. This is a mechanism often referred to as a negativity bias. This bias means we're more likely to notice and remember negative information. While this helped our ancestors survive, it can lead us to focus on trivial or the negative aspects of life if we don't have something meaningful to care about. Neuroscience also supports the idea that having meaningful goals is essential. When we engage in activities we care about, our brains release dopamine, a neurotransmitter that plays a key role in motivation and reward. Dopamine not only makes us feel good, but it also encourages us to keep pursuing our goals. It's a positive reinforcement system that helps us stay focused and motivated. So how do we find these meaningful goals? Well, for me, it starts with self-reflection. I always take some time to think about what truly matters to me. What are my passions? What activities make me lose track of time? That's really important. One effective method is journaling. Write down your thoughts, dreams, and aspirations. Sometimes our deepest desires are hidden beneath the surface, and journaling can help us uncover them. I then start to look at the patterns in my journal entries. What topics or activities keep coming up? These recurring themes can point you towards what you truly care about. Once you've identified the potential goals, it's time to start to prioritize them. Now at this point, if you're doing this, you're going to realize you have a bunch of goals, but you're going to start to notice not all goals are created equal. Some will have a bigger impact on your life than others. So from there, I created the hierarchy of goals. I ranked them based on how much they matter and how much impact they have on my life. This helps me focus on what's truly important, and it stops me from spreading myself too thin, which is far too easy when you have a mountain of things you need to do. Remember, it's okay to have multiple interests, but you need to find a balance. Focus on a few key goals that bring you the most fulfillment and prioritize them over less important ones. Now that you have your priorities straight, it's time to create a plan. Break down your goals into actionable steps. What can you do today? What can you do this week or even this month to move closer towards your goals? Having a clear plan helps you stay on track and measure your progress. It also makes your goals more achievable, as you can see the path laid out in front of you. Now look, it's all good and well to create goals for the future, but what about mapping out a vision where you will fight tooth and nail to make sure it never happens? This is what you call your anti-vision. I found it easier to know what you don't want from your experience than to know what you want from your imagination. So I created an anti-vision for my future. An anti-vision is everything you don't want your future to look like. This is the absolute worst case scenario. For me, I thought about what I don't want to feel, what qualities I don't want in my friends, my customers, and even what my worst day would look like. Trust me, you'll be surprised how well you know what you don't want your future to look like. I'm even going to read you what I put down for my anti-vision. What is the bane of your existence? Being trapped in a 9-to-5 soulless job where I despise what I do, but I do it purely for money. Mediocrity. Given up on my passions because I lost the drive, my motivation to keep going. Hell is meeting the person you could have been. And then the other question I ask myself, write out the opposite of your vision. How do you want to look? Where do you not want to live? What do you not want to do for work? I'm fat, overweight, struggle to walk and breathe. I live on a diet of junk food. I can no longer have sex and I can't even wipe my own ass. I have no friends. My family hate me. I don't speak to my kids. They view me as a massive failure. They look down on me. They resent me. They feel sorry for me. I live in a shitty apartment on a busy street, always loud, no natural light, no fresh air, no organic food, no clean water, no beaches, no freedom to be who you want to be, and I'm isolated. I have a shit job that I'm forced into due to needing to work to make money. I resent the team, the role, the salary. I resent myself. That's my anti-vision. I wrote this anti-vision down in my Notion brain. This is where I have everything. My goals, my vision, my anti-vision, my projects, my daily focus, my weekly reflections, literally everything. And I'm giving it away for completely free. All you need to do is click on the link in the description. I like laying my anti-vision out because once it's all laid out in front of you, you can work backwards in creating solutions to never get there. Write out the opposite of what your anti-vision was and treat this as your minimum viable vision to start. It doesn't have to be perfect or complete. I find I'm adding to it over time as I experience life and learn more about what I want. Things like becoming a dad has changed my anti-vision. And look, if all of this just sounds like too much of a rigmarole, honestly, strip it back and just start very basic. I'm talking about literally stripping it back to putting pen on paper and writing down anything. Julia Cameron, in her book, The Artist's Way, has a concept called the morning pages. These are 3 pages of longhand, stream of consciousness writing done first thing in the morning. The purpose of the morning pages is not to produce art, literally the opposite of that. It's just to clear your mind. Cameron describes them as a way to drain all of the clutter in your brain that's been accumulated over time, allowing your creativity to flow freely. It can be honestly anything. Complaints, random thoughts, dreams, plans, just get it all out on paper. This practice helps identifying what's truly bothering you and what matters most. When I was doing it, you start to find themes in your day-to-day over time. It starts off with just random and misc stuff, but the more you do it, the more you'll start to notice there's a theme to your writing, so keep a close eye to what you're writing. And if you like what you're hearing so far, please like and subscribe. I'm not sure if that'll help your life's purpose, but it sure will help mine. Thank you. Now let's get back to it. It's okay to change course if necessary. Life's dynamic, and your goals may evolve. The important thing is to stay true to what matters to you and keep moving forward. Purpose, people. We all need it. What's getting you out of bed in the morning? Truly. Maintaining meaningful goals has a profound impact on our overall well-being. When we focus on what truly matters to us, we experience a greater sense of fulfillment and happiness. It's like our lives are infused with purpose and direction. Studies shows that having a sense of purpose is linked to better mental health, increased life satisfaction, and even a longer lifespan. When we care deeply about something, it gives us the reason to get up in the morning and face the world with a smile on your face. And look, if you're passionate about something, you're going to want to do it, which in turn increases your productivity. We're more likely to stay focused and motivated. Our tasks feel less like chores and more like opportunities to progress towards something we care about. People who have clear, meaningful goals are more productive and less prone to procrastination. This is because you're bursting at the seams with wanting to do whatever the thing is that aligns with your goals, your vision, your entire sense of purpose. There's an intrinsic motivation that comes from deep within us. Think about it. Have you ever been doing something where you just can't stop, but you know you need to stop just to go to bed or just to get out of the house? Just give me 5 more minutes, you keep telling yourself, 5 more minutes. That's what I'm talking about. Meaningful goals helps us build our sense of purpose. A strong sense of purpose is what gives us the strength to keep going, even when you face the myriad of setbacks and challenges. When we face setbacks and challenges, having a strong sense of purpose gives us the strength to keep going. It's like having an internal compass that guides us through the tough times. Remember Viktor Frankl's story? His sense of purpose helped him survive unimaginable hardships. The journey to a fulfilling life is deeply personal and unique to each of us. But there's a common thread, having something meaningful to care about. When I found my passions that aligned them with my actions and my values, I unlocked a deeper sense of purpose and happiness. It's okay to start small. You don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight. If you want to give this a go, begin with one small goal that truly resonates with you and take small, consistent steps towards it. Along the way, be kind to yourself. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and learn from any setbacks. This whole life game that we're all playing, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Expect things to take time. I've learned anything truly meaningful does not happen overnight. Trust me on that. I hope you found some value in this video, and in turn it gives you some inspiration to get back to doing the thing you love. Pick up the instrument, pick up the pen, pick up the brush, call the person, open the laptop, whatever it is, get onto it. And I'm going to end on the obligatory like and subscribe. It massively helps getting more eyes on this channel, and in turn gives me more time and resources to put towards making more content for you bunch of legends. Thank you.